Let's run it. Sorry. All right. Yo. How we doing? Are we doing amazing, I hope? Guys, you already know the bias. Again, let me hear your bias. What are you guys thinking for DAX and UK 100 today? What are we thinking? Tell me. Sorry if I hit the mic in your ear too. 1 second. Perfect. All right. Let's chat. Little get in here. What's up, UK buys? Next there. What's up, Nalani? What's up, Maui? DAX sells, DAX UK buys. We'll go over it right now. I'm thinking sells on both, and we'll kind of go over why. A little bit different of what we're used to, not necessarily against the same concept of looking or seeking liquidity or sweeping liquidity and looking to seek more liquidity. Yo, what's up, RB? Glad you made it, bro. I know it's late for you. It's almost like 2-3 in the morning, but we're gonna run it up. We're on a win streak right now. Been killing it all week. Caught a banger last night. I didn't take it, but a lot of you guys did, thankfully. And we're gonna call another banger tonight, truly. Or we're gonna sit our hands again. Do you guys know our slowest days are Sunday going into Monday and Thursday going into Friday, typically, right? I don't think we have any news that's could affect anything. No, not really. So I think we're chilling, but let's go over our bias. We got a couple people in here. Let's go over DAX first. I'm liking UK 100 a little bit more for sells, but let's just start on the daily. Instantly off the daily, you can see price just swept Tuesday's high. So again, one, that's a form of liquidity. So we could see price push down momentarily to seek more liquidity to push higher, or again, it doesn't even have to push higher. We could continue to sell. Either way, we're just looking to catch that small move. So not only that, if we look at this hourly leg, we just made a new hourly leg high, meaning at some point price does have to pull back, right? So again, that's going to be our analysis behind it. Not only that, we do have some liquidity sitting down at Asia lows. So again, DAX is still looking good. The one thing that I don't like is my point of entry. I think it may be at this area here into these lows potentially. So again, be ready for that, especially because UK 100 is aligning. Let's go to the daily time frame. Same thing. We just swept yesterday's high, yesterday's lows untapped. We're creating a really nice top wick. Even if price doesn't come and sweep this low, it doesn't have to. We're looking for a 1-on-1 move. We're looking for that quick short-term sell into some type of liquidity. And again, the same thing or in this case, it's not the same thing. We have this bearish leg. We facilitated a pullback. We've definitely come into an area of premium pricing. I'm expecting price to continue to sell off and continue to facilitate its overall bearish higher time frame trend, right? So if the 5-minute does break out, I could see myself shooting again for at least a 1-on-1, even if it's just into like these lows, or move to break even at these lows and run into yesterday's New York lows, even into low. I think price is going to sell here. I really do. Price, if it does buy up, we could see price buy up momentarily into Tokyo highs. We really could see that. We really could. But I like sells overall, especially when it comes to higher time frames, especially with seeing DAX line up as far as seeing sells possibly taking place because we just swept some pretty good liquidity. Again, we're going to see within the next 10 minutes. I'll again probably most likely shoot for sells here. Stops would be here at this point. Again, 1-on-1. There's just a good amount of liquidity here too. We have some trendline liquidity again. It's looking solid. We have some liquidity sitting down here. I'm liking both. Again, I do not want to see price sell pre. In this case, I would not put stops here. Again, you could play it a little bit riskier and do that. But my only thing is we left this gap up here. And yes, it's very small. But one thing is we could see price opening or possibly, opening, putting us in, waking up, filling that and coming back down. Could be a possibility. So definitely got to be cautious, especially getting faked out and possibly seeing price push higher to take more liquidity before shooting down. But again, I think we're looking pretty solid. We're following structure quite well, breaking lows. Again, in theory, we should not break this high because this is the last high that led to this break of structure here. So I really do like sells in this case. What's up? First time tuning in. What's up, J Trades? Do you see CSID? What's that? I may just forgot the terminology. Just remind me. I talk zesty. Well, my fault. fuck? Now I gotta zen in, so right now I'm talking a little bit weird. Not used to it. I've kind of been on him, not gonna lie. Don't judge me. But that's probably why I'm talking a little bit weird. But either way, Helmer. Who the fuck is Helmer? Is that Luca on a different account? Feel like it. That's more accurate because Dax likes to do that. Yeah. Hello, that's crazy. I know. Luca sent his fucking henchman in here today to talk shit. Best trader I know. Yo, Emmett. Love to see you in here. What's the link? Oh, it's just to NiicksFX. So what's the link? What link? Link to what? I'm confused. Maybe I'm not getting it. No, send me live link. Oh. Like send it in chat? Personally? I'm in the building. I know Emmett's in the building. Everyone say what's up. Evan's been fucking killing it. What chat? What do you mean what chat? Oh, like in the Discord? I'll send it to Luca's Discord. You're in Luca's Discord, right? Just in chat room. Wait, it didn't copy. That's the wrong link. Oh my god, wrong link, wrong link, wrong link, wrong link, wrong link. I got you. Everyone else, that's my fake number. I got you. Let's pull these charts back up. Good. Oh. Give me 1 second, I'm at. Fire. Just sent it. G. Delete that message. I got you. Trade London with us, Emmett. If you know, you know. Guys, I'm liking sells, but I don't want to see price sell pre-open. I really don't. Hope we don't get spammed. Dude, a bunch of people start calling him. It's crazy. Nah, don't do that, MM. It's... Bro, what happened? Emmett, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Oh, you want to talk to me? Oh, like a Discord link? I'm checking its time. Oh yeah. What if I just invite you to my Discord and hop in a call? Or should you want me to call you on my phone? Or you want... I don't think it's connected to hear you on Discord either yet. I haven't set that. Alright, I mean, it's probably not that hard. I want to get you in a call though. What the fuck? Call trades in. I know. No, guys, I don't want to see this. I'm not in. Guys, Emma had me confused. Give me 1 second, Emma. Just kidding. I don't drink on Wednesday. On weekends. Weekdays. Only weekdays. I know weekdays are the best days to drink. Yeah, I mean, I was confused. I didn't know what you want me to invite to. I have a Discord, but I don't think it's set up to even hear you yet. Next, dye your hair blue. Imagine. Dude, I actually talked to Luca about that. And you know why? It was because of Emmett. It was because of Emmett. Emmett dyed his hair. And I was like, Luca, would you do it? Would you do it, Luca? And we talked about it. We had a long conversation about this. If price sells, I'm fine sitting on my hands, guys. We've won this entire week. I mean, I'm fine. Started Zoom and invite link. Oh, okay. Is that what he's saying? I don't even know if Emma's still in here. I'm out here starting a new wave. I know. Do a pull bet, loser dyes hair. Dude, nah. If you dye your hair, I would throw 10K in now at this strip club. Nah, we know what you meant. Nah, we know what you meant. What's that? Dude, we actually did have a conversation about it. I don't think Luca goes live tomorrow. I was gonna say bring it up to him, but we really did talk about it. I said, Luca, if he did it, I would probably do it. Give me 1 second. Let me log in. Come on. Trying to get Emma in here. This shit's bugging. All right. Give me 1 second. Emma, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Fire. Now I gotta find a way. Okay, not find a way, but I gotta connect it. Okay, you guys should be able to hear the Zoom now, but we'll see when Emma hops in. What happened to it? All right. I can't turn my video on. That's kind of sucky. Not in, guys, by the way. Sorry, I'm not reading chat right now. Got distracted. Yo, stop texting me. I'll be at like women. Don't get nervous now, Nicks. Dude, Emmett does make me nervous. Throw back to the goot. Dude, you guys understand, like...
That NiicksFX?
Yeah. What's up?
Hold on. I see bye.
Hey, where we at? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
What's up, bro?
What's up?
Where's the chat at?
Chat?
Yeah, are we trading or what, bro?
Yeah, we're trading. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We're getting early entry, and I don't like that, so we may not enter.
So wait.
Hold on.
Well, let me know when you're in profit so I can get
it. What you guys up to?
When are you dyeing your hair blue? We're up to no motherfucking good, bro. What are you up to?
Nothing, man. Chilling on the win streak right now. Just trying to stay consistent. Trying to kill it.
Kill it, bro. Bro, hey, for everybody in the chat, I just turned 30 next week, and I'm fucking going crazy. I already turned 30, and it's not even next week.
Oh yeah.
How you doing, bro? You doing well?
Dude, I'm doing great, bro. Just really trying to grind, running it up.
Yeah. It's the stack mode right now.
It is just
this mode. It's just what is this mode?
It's called cruise control.
Oh yeah. But yeah, dye the hair. Me and Luca were talking about it. We really were. You guys may see it,
yeah,
but
if Luca dyed his hair, it would mean something different than when I dye my hair. You can't dye his hair, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Guys, I'm not in. What up?
Can I see the chat? I'm on my phone, so I don't know if I can see chat while I'm talking or like.
Oh yeah, I can screen share, huh?
He said, "Bro, Emmett and Dollar, we back." Dollar, no, what's up? How's everybody doing? I can see the chat now.
Fire.
Can you see me still?
Yeah, I can still see you.
All right, for sure.
Fire. Oh yeah, yeah. Not entering, guys. This is why I don't like entering pre London Open, because again, a lot of times it just ends up being a liquidity sweep if it ends up breaking some area of support resistance. Simple as that. I mean, it showed it right there, but. Again, I was saying price could come up, sweep Asia highs, get enough liquidity to then push back down. Because again, overall price is bearish, higher time frames bearish. So, chat, haven't been reading chat. So,
Amen. Dark up no go. Yeah, that's right. Everybody enjoy the night. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Take care, bro. I'll call you later.
Later, bro. Take care. Have a safe night. Amazing, bro. You guys understand, Emmett, I think I actually told Emmett this. What season it is? Grind season. Stacking season. Stacking bread. I think I told Emmett this when I first met him, but he was like one of the first. No, he was the first guy to really like put me on tracking trades and having an actual system and plan. Like when he would go live stream for free too. Again, he gave back to the community. He would go live for free and I would just join in there, take advantage of it. And honestly, that's how I really started taking data serious, and from there just kind of ran with it. I mean, truly speaking, he may not even know that, but Batman Dollar, great guys, amazing. Got to hang out with them again. Last time I hung out with them, I wasn't 21 yet. Now I'm 21. Now we can really go. I had to miss going out with them. It was Emmett, Dollar, Luca, Mamba, Cowboy. Who else? Botero. And I was the only one underage. Sucks. But again, guys, I'm fine not taking a trade. Let's go over it again. I know we're on the Zoom call, but I tell you guys all the time, and I'm going to make a reel on this or a YouTube video. Probably a YouTube video. Where's Cowboy at next? I don't know, Rice Ninja. I think it's an SD. But I talk, Cowboy's my current mentor. Hell yeah. Honestly, Cowboy's a beast, guys. Cowboy, especially like these types of trades too. Again, beast. But like I was saying, all the time I tell you guys, I'm going to make a YouTube video on it as well. When I have an area of support resistance that I'm looking for price to break, when price breaks that pre-market, ends up being a liquidity sweep a majority of the time. And in this case, that's exactly what happened. I'm not saying sales can't still take place, guys, because if we rewind and go back to the first couple minutes of the live, I said price could still seek liquidity going up, take highs, and run back down. I mean, look at higher time frames here. I'm not saying price can't continue to run here. It totally can. Again, sometimes I'm not 100% correct, but if you just look at overall higher time frame, we're looking bullish. Yeah, we're looking bearish. We're still within this bullish range, facilitating this pullback, but I don't think that's going to last long because we're sweeping so much liquidity, or sell side liquidity, that I think price should run down at some point to continue the overall move. So again, we could still see an entry here. Price sells off here with that beautiful top wick. I may still enter. I may say screw it. Again, we're up pretty good on the week. Again, a lot of you guys are up more than me, truly. Cowboy, or that's why I don't trade DAX. Yeah, guys, you don't have to trade. I mean, this is UK 100. This is DAX, but I'm doing the complete opposite right now. Nothing wrong with that. Again, we'll see what happens. Again, I'm not going to jump on anything. If price is just going to be slow, we're chilling. It's a great night, guys. Had a great week. I have no problem ending the week chilling with you guys, talking. Had a great talk with Emmett and got to see Dollar in them, and honestly, made my night. You guys made my night, but all right, there. I didn't read your text. Emmett and Dollar for sure up to no good, dude. I'm pretty sure last I saw on their stories, they had a Lamborghini Huracan. And yeah, they're wilding out right now. Whatever they're doing. Guys, they'll still look good here. Again, especially being, I'm expecting price to have a crazy reaction. This is what I talk about all the time, guys, where in most cases, I'm actually liking these cells. Hold on. But in most cases, when UK100 sweeps a major liquidity point like that, previous session highs, previous session lows, previous day highs, previous day lows, we're going to see a reaction, and that really could make an effect on DAX. And in most cases, it goes against us, but in this case, it could actually favor us. So again, see the reaction I was expecting, and I really like that for DAX too, guys. It's really playing how I want it to. That doesn't mean price is going to continue to play how I want it to, but ultimately I can, infer that it should, especially being we still have liquidity down here. Again, also, let's go to the daily. Look at this top wick. Also, the fact that we don't have a bottom wick. Guys, there's so many things aligning right now. I think I'm going to end up hopping in sales. I think stops are going to be here just because this wick, I don't expect price to push back all the way up here. Again, there's no gaps, at least from what I can visually see, unless we're seeing something on the 1 minute. Hey, good boy, my son. Wow. Already starting off fucking wow. But again, I mean, all we need is a quick little 1-on-1, guys. That's all we need. So again, you guys can have stops all the way up here, especially being that you can just run into Asia lows and still secure that 1-on-1, even if you did have bigger stops. But personally, I don't think it's necessary. I'm just hoping that price continues to react in this way, even if it just comes down to filling these gaps. I'm in, by the way, on DAX. We'll see what happens, guys. We lose, we lose. Again, we could get faked out, but I don't think that's going to be the case. And if it does, still had a great week and we're still up. So, and you guys are a lot more up. Because again, I had a lot of trades where I was break even. Still won this week, but majority of my trades were break even. You guys were able to capitalize, thankfully. But I would have liked to see price break a little bit more. I don't like how it just kind of whipped down real quick. You know, could end up taking us out and we end with a loss. And again, that's just data. I told you guys Thursday into Friday are usually our most losing days. Not saying that price is any slower, but again, data just shows me that. Ooh, looking at one pair at a time. I like that. I could be looking at both. Again, I'm still looking at both. I'm still observing both because again, my DAX trade is also being supported by the fact that UK 100 just manipulated Asia highs, and we typically see a reaction off of that, especially being that the higher time frames are in alignment with price eventually selling off. Top wicking on the hourly, guys, it's looking fucking beautiful. Again, if price weren't to sell off here, be very surprising. But you know, but again, we still have a lot of time. You guys know, like, I mean, there's been a time we sat in drawdown for 45 minutes. 45 minutes and price ended up winning. So let's chill. What you guys been up to? 45 of you in here, like it up. You guys are amazing, all of you. Let's drop some likes again. Been a great week. I hope you guys been here every single day. If you guys have, you guys should have been catching every single trade with me. A bunch of you guys made money. I know some of you guys aren't even here. I don't even think Jocko's here because, dude, someone named Jocko in chat. You guys probably know Jocko. He bagged out heavy this week. Heavy. I don't even think he needs a trade. So, do you have any black friends? I do. Guys, I want to see price really push here. Really do. But again, it doesn't have to. Especially with it gapping down, the next candle, if it does keep this gap here, I can expect it top wicking, which would be nice to see, and give me more confidence that price should continue to run down. Right. Beautiful reaction. Cap? How is that cap, Rice Ninja? What the fuck? What the fuck? How you gonna call cap? Actually, I had quite a bit of wow, that's not a good reaction. Yeah, I don't know how that's cap. What the fuck? It's crazy. Guys, it's weird. I always get more viewers on Friday. Why? And Friday's our worst day. Come mid fucking week. Come midweek. I'm not saying Friday, but we don't always lose Friday. We've had some bangers Thursday into Friday, but price is usually fucking around, chopping around, being weird. The one thing I don't like, okay, I don't think I necessarily mind it. Seeing price fill in this gap and coming up, back up, that's one fear, but I just think price is bound to just continue to plow through this, guys. I'm hoping that sends DAX as well. But UK 100's pushing hard and DAX is chopping around, and that's just ugly. Ugly. What is that, Cartoony? Cartoony, you always say the weirdest shit, bro, and then you expect me to know what it is. And I'm just like, I don't fucking know what that is. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if UK 100 ends up coming down, guys, and breaking this low, I mean, I really support hopping in even then too, because I think price should continue to run lower. My only thing at that point is where stop's going to be. You'd have to play it as price comes down, because again, if we continue to see big gaps coming down and price isn't top wicking to fill these gaps in, you're going to have a bigger stop loss. So it's UFC. Oh, probably. I don't know. When is it? Wherever I go, they'll probably have to fight. I don't watch UFC too much unless it's like a fucking main card and like I know them. Saturday. I don't know. I think I'm going out to San Diego Saturday. I might chill with Luca Saturday. Me and Luca might get crazy drunk Saturday, pop up on live. Guys, I'm going to hit 10K soon. So, and I think me and Luca were talking about it live. You might just see a notification one day like live here soon. And next, you know, me and Luca are hopping on. I'm about to hit 10K. We're partying it up and, you know, we'll celebrate together. Maybe do a couple giveaways and trade ovate. I don't know because I don't trade on Trade of 8. But I mean, if you're trading through like, you got to see if your broker allowed, like, well, it depends. Like Top Step, if you're trading futures firm, does not have it. Apex does. If it's a broker, it just depends. You'd have to look it up again. I don't trade futures. Most use emojis. I use like the crying, laughing one a lot. I use the dead emoji a lot. Random question, man, but fuck, dude. This is exactly why I don't like Thursdays into Fridays, guys. All week we saw price run with good volume, and this week we enter a trade and price just does this, man. And again, like I said, we've sat in drawdown for over an hour before. So I don't lose faith until price is hitting my stop loss. But I wish we would have saw some more volume right off that jump. It really does bother me a lot. And again, another big fear, like I said, is price just coming in, filling in these gaps, which again, I still expect price to push lower. I really do, just because of this gap that was created here. But we're seeing some hesitation. It would suck to see if price come up and liquidate even more, but I just doubt that we've taken so much liquidity. The daily looks good to flip here. The 4 hour looks good to flip. The 1 hour looks amazing. 1 hour looks amazing. We had a beautiful top wick. I'm expecting price to just push down, just fill in all these gaps here. Last time you placed a trade in bed. Dude, so long. So long, bro. I don't even know off the top of my head. So long, though. Hope we see volume pushed in the market, guys. It's pissing me off. And we'll see once price does start pushing down, because I still believe it's going to push down. Again, I may move to break even at this level here, just because we're at a 50% point. Also being we're taking a decent area of liquidity, but I'm still aware that price could come back to break even. It really depends on how price looks, because if price just shoots with volume gaps and closes with a massive gap, then I have to think twice before moving to break even, because I know price is bound to come up top wick, possibly wick us out if we're at break even, and then come back down. So it really just depends. But at the same time, with this little volume, with it being Thursday going into Friday, and you guys knowing how choppy it is usually for us, you know, I'm not necessarily opposed to going to break even if I get taken out of break even again. You know. Dude, Rice Ninja, I know, bro. It concerns me so much. Bro, just, dude, crazy questions off the top of his fucking dome, man. Crazy. Dude, I want to play this song on stream so bad, but I think it's copyrighted. So bad. 52 of you guys in here, 9 likes. Come on, like it up, guys. I know you guys got more love than that. Hopefully we're about to catch this W trade again. We're looking solid. Again, I'm thinking price should sell. We're looking beautiful on every other time frame. A couple things going against us, but again, that's in almost every single trade. Pros definitely outweigh the cons, but again, at the end of the day, we could see a loss. We could see the first loss of the week. Didn't take any losses all week. Not necessarily a surprise. That usually is typically how the weeks go, where we'll run up a win streak. This is how it usually goes. Either we lose at the beginning of the week, then we win the rest. Or we lose at the beginning of the week. Wait, no, I just said that. Okay, we lose at the beginning of the week and we win the rest. Or we win the entire week and lose the last day of the week. Typically how it goes. It's kind of weird. Gotta put the magnet at the bottom. Should I start blowing it down? Gotta put the magnet at the bottom. What? Like the emoji? Where is it? Can I search? The fuck is it at? What coin? This is DAX. Fantasy. Gotta put the eggplant at the top. Get the fuck out of here, Cartoony. You always say the gayest shit ever, and then, dude, you say the gayest shit ever, Cartoony, then I get fucking said, oh, you're sus as fuck, Nicks, and it's you. It's my chat. Dude, what the fuck is Dax doing, guys? It's actually pissing me off. Not really, but you guys know how I am. It's like I want to see price either hit my TP or my stop loss, and I can just get off. Playing with emotions, dude, it is. RB, you always come. I swear, everybody always comes on Friday, guys. Stop fucking around. Be here every day of the week. Light bulb, Nicks. What the fuck is it? Yeah, I actually can't find it. I don't think there is one. I passed it? No way. Where the fuck is it at? Dude, where can you search it? Where? Where, fucker? Pissing me off, Cartoony. Who cares? The fuck is price doing, guys? Come on. That light bulb, bro. Oh. Again, I'm still not necessarily what's the word for it? Like, I still have faith in this trade. Again, I like higher time frames. Even if I were to get taken out here, I do expect price to sell off later. I'd come back later and just see what happens. And I most likely would be correct, but I'm just really wanting price to push here. Get us to a point where we can maybe be at break even at a safe point. Again, if price starts gapping down, it's a different situation. But price is just, guys, I'm gonna say it one last time, promise you. I forgot what I was gonna say. Lose trade, go bot everywhere. Dude, why do you... Nah, I'm not even... See, Luca said you respond to it. Where would your re-entry? Re-entry, I don't re-enter. Like in this case, I wouldn't. Like if price came up and swept, I'm calling it. It hit my stop loss. It is what it is. I'm calling it a day. I still had a great week. You guys still had a great week. Again, if you guys took every single trade. And that's why I mean be here every single fucking day. Because I get most views on Friday, and Friday is one of my biggest losing days. Every day of the week, perfectly fine. So, can you answer a stupid question smartly? I don't know, can you? You tell me. A new Luca? Yeah. What's that mean? If you're new here, technically I'm the new Luca. I took his spot. Luca's gone, guys. He retired. Bro got too old. Guys, Dax is not being nice right now. Oh, good, brother. Appreciate it. It's 220 here. Yeah. I mean, we're still in. We'll see. Honestly, price isn't looking the best right now. I could definitely say that with confidence. But at the end of the day, it's either run stops or runs TP. Whatever it is, we still had a great week. You guys definitely should still be up. Technically, I'm up a little bit for the week, but it's nothing like, I don't even want to call it like a positive week for me. It'd be more like break even. I don't know. But I mean, you can still trade this on future. You can still trade futures while I trade, like with a live like Forex account. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. So again, this whole week, I mean, This was called yesterday. This is called the day before. This is another winner. Or this was actually a break-even trade. I think UK 100 had a winner. Or was it this one? This was a winner. I took this one. I won on that one, I believe. Or was it this one? Again, guys, literally, like, this is just all week. www.nicks.com/winner. Guys, tapped out. It is what it is. Can you start option trading? Fuck no, Cartoony. Don't ever ask me that shit again. We got taken out, guys. I'm going to sit here for a couple more minutes and see what price does. If price comes back down and sells off, wow, that sucks. But again, we'll see. Price can still run higher. There's nothing saying that it can't, but overall price action and higher time frames just look like price should have flipped, created that top wick, look to create a bottom wick on that daily, as well as, again, hourly look fine. Everything looked good, but it's trading at the end of the day. I'm bound to take a loss. And like I said, it's either we lose at the beginning of the week, win the rest of the week, or we win the entire week and lose at the end of the week. So knowing that, I'm not saying it's all the time. Again, it's not all the time. How quick can you make it stand up, bro? Dude, can I put you on timeout? You're on a 1 minute timeout. You're on a 1 minute timeout, Cartoony. That was OD as fuck. Nah. Dude, I don't even know if he's a hater. Cartoony is a supporter, but he's a gay supporter. And it's timeout. Timeout time. But again, guys, beautiful. Where would you re-enter? If price shot back down. If price just shot back down, broke this area of resistance, I'd shoot. Again, sales are looking amazing on the higher time frames. We have gaps to fill. We have a possible pullback to facilitate. And again, price looked good. We broke lower. Could have asked for more volume. Again, this was a pretty shit break. It could have been the fact that it wasn't the best area of support, but it still wasn't bad. When it comes to UK 100, this was a lot nicer trade. I really wish this played out, but I can't be mad at it because, again, price sold pre-London. I tell you guys all the time, do not enter pre-London. It's usually a liquidity sweep. Ended up being a liquidity sweep to go higher, manipulate highs. It is what it is. So, but in this case here, if price were to reverse here and just come down, it would just tell me that I should have moved stops to the ultimate high. The only reason I didn't, guys, is because in most cases, at least for me, price should not come any higher if there's no gaps to fill. And again, price can do whatever the fuck it wants to do. But at the end of the day, I'm just following what I know, or at least what I see the most of the time. So you're talking about my dog. I'm clipping it and sending it to Luca. Nice. Luca's going to call me tomorrow and talk about, hey, and I'll be like, dude, that was all fucking chat. But I really want to see what happens here, guys, because again, it would suck if price did end up running and it was just my fault as far as stops. Not necessarily my fault, but again, just a good data point to even run stops at the high of the range, even in cases where it could be valid, or usually is valid, to run them a little bit shorter just to catch that quicker move. Next is Grumpy, guys. He didn't hit his cardio. I did hit my cardio. Didn't hit a lot. Didn't hit a lot of cardio. That could have been why we lost, guys. Could have been why we lost. Nah, I'm just kidding. Again, can't do anything about it. But I'm fine this week. We still ended the month up pretty good. Pretty good. I think I'll do the calculations later. But I'll post it in my Discord if you guys are in there. What you would make if you were to risk, like, we'll say like if you were to risk 1% on one account. I'll figure that out, because we definitely ended up over 5% for sure. I just got to figure it out exactly what it is. Again, if you have multiple accounts, it should have been more if you're risking more than 1%. But great month. That's the end of the month, right? We have Monday. Okay, so we have one more day of the month. Okay, we'll see what happens. Again, you guys know Sundays to Mondays, I take it a bit slower. You guys know tends to move a bit slower. But again, that doesn't mean I'm not willing to take a trade. Same thing about today. I'm always willing to shoot if I see my setup, even though I know price does tend to chop a little bit more. Not as much volume, but again, this just is good data going forward to say, do I trade this day? Do I not trade this day? If I do trade this day, what do my setups have to look like? Do they have to be A plus? Again, in this case, I do think this was A plus setup. We had a valid liquidity sweep. We had liquidity to target, and we had a valid break to the downside with decent volume at London Open. Could have been better volume again, but the fact that it was London Open, I trusted that volume should have taken place. But in this case, it looks like we just came down, reacted off this area of imbalance, looking to push higher. Again, we'll see what we end up going into. It could just be an entire trend switch. We could see that. We could see price just entirely flip trend and go the opposite way. And if that's the case, going into next week, we're just going to be looking for entries based off that. Simple as that. Dang, bro, got faked out. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Again, I usually come back, watch it at night. I mean, I'm obviously going to come back tomorrow, put this in data. You have to. You guys should be too. Even if you didn't take this, I kid you not, if you're looking to trade how I'm trading, even if you didn't take this, go and put it in a backtesting section in a journal. Once you should... What? Bro, if I do a face reveal, you should too next year. I was going to say something so fucking rancid. Nah, that's crazy. Cartoony. I'm not going to answer you anymore. What I was saying is, even if you didn't take it, go in a backtesting section, go in there, put this in there. Again, not all data is good data, but if you have a system behind this and this is something that you're looking to start taking, get this data. Again, Friday could have been a big impact on it. There wasn't as much volume to the downside. There's still not as much volume compared to what we saw. I mean, yesterday we saw a little bit more volume, at least at that break, right? Just to push for that 101. The day before that, we saw amazing volume. The day before that, we saw better volume, not as good, but way better than what today was. And again, could be the day. It depends. I mean, it not necessarily depends, but it's data. Put into data, see what happens. Again, if you need to make any changes to the futures, this doesn't mean I'm going to make any changes. It doesn't. I'm still going to come in tomorrow, next week, and see what happens. Still shoot, but it may make me be a little bit more patient. In this case, I couldn't really be more patient. Kind of have to shoot. Again, price could have played this way. And if I didn't shoot, then I'd be sitting there like a fucking dumbass, not shooting on my trade, you know? What are you doing to fix your system? Should you do anything to fix? Should you do anything to fix your system up, even if it's working with data? I mean, yeah, like if you have data backing making a change within your system, do it. If it's going to help you, do it. If it's going to, I mean, in most cases, it should help you. In all cases, it should help you for making a switch. But you shouldn't just make a switch based off one thing that happened in the market. You shouldn't make, again, this isn't just one thing that's happened. I'm going based off stuff that I've seen within the last 2-3 months of what usually happens Sunday into Mondays and Thursdays into Fridays. Less volume, a little bit more choppy. Yes, I'm still seeing setups, but I'm getting faked out more than not. Midweek, it's a lot better, a lot more volume, usually straight shots, 101s, we're killing it. Again, you guys can go back to the streams and see it yourself, but I also have a bunch of data just sitting on it. Not going to make a change yet. Going to see what more data gives me. Again, like I told you, there's days where I'll win at the beginning, or I'll win the entire beginning of the week and lose at the end, or I'll lose at the beginning and win the entire rest of the week. So there's still days where I'll win Thursday into Friday, Sunday into Monday. But am I winning more than I losing? That's where data is going to show me. That's where it's going to show I'm going to make the switch. There's not really much I can do right now, first, or like truly that I can see. We've been killing it. Why would I want to switch anything? You know, we've been killing it. Yes, we're seeing more losses here, but we're still coming out on top. We're still coming out winning every month. So, Nick, love your streams. In case like this, would you wait for any form of trace continuation influence? Like, are you talking about when I first entered? Luxy, is that what you mean? Like when I first enter? Would I wait for like a retracement or a like any type of extra confluence? Yeah. So I don't. And the reason I don't is because because I usually have a higher time frame bias or just an overall analysis on where price should go, I'm usually targeting liquidity or looking to facilitate a pullback into some type of imbalance or discounted premium pricing. Because that's usually a pretty strong bias, I'm fine being aggressive and shooting right off the rip as I see a break of London or as I see a break of a support resistance with volume. Why? Because most of the times price is going to push at least for a 101. If I can capitalize on that and get out, perfect. Again, a lot of times it runs for more than that because we'll have biases where, again, we have liquidity sitting below, and that's what price usually tends to seek, is to manipulate that. So again, going back to data, guys, if I do see something in the future where being this aggressive is not working out in my favor, and right now it is. Right now it is. I mean, look at all these other trades I've been aggressive on. All these other trades, you had to be aggressive. If you didn't be aggressive, you would have not been able to capitalize. Truly, simple as that. Truly. So with it working out for me right now, there's no reason to change. But if it starts giving us more and more negative weeks, negative months, then obviously I'd have to make a switch, make a change, because at that point, something's not right. Something's changed within the market. Something's going on that's a little bit different, and I need to be able to adapt and make that switch. But again, I'm aggressive. I like being aggressive. That's just what I do. Cartoony just depends if I'm trading a funded account or live. What's your opinion on NAS right now? Let's go look at NAS. I don't like looking at, and I say this all the time, guys, is I don't like looking at NAS right now because it really comes down to London session, especially if you're trading New York. And I only suggest trading NASDAQ during New York. I'm not saying there isn't moves during London. And in this case, I'd be looking for price to sell off probably a little bit more. But I want to see what London ends up doing because I really want to play off previous session when it comes to NASDAQ, as well as seeing where price goes. Because if price comes down, facilitates this pullback, we're probably going to end up pushing bullish during London to continue the overall bullish trend. But if price remains bullish in this case, we could see New York push down to facilitate the pullback, take a lot of liquidity, and then possibly push back up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, give it some time, wait a little bit. Unless you're trading right now, I think sells could take place, but we're still within a bullish trend. So don't, like, you would have to see a pretty good break of this low, truly. But if you saw that, I could expect price to run a little bit lower. Guys, wow. We'll see what happens. I mean, price could just be coming down, filling in this gap to run higher. But if we just came down and just bled, sucks. Would I get in? Probably not. At the same time, like, fuck. Because it looks nice, especially if we broke this low. But I may just be, I'm honestly fine with my loss. I know you guys don't hear that a lot, but I'm fine. Still had a great week, so. But if you guys wanted to re-enter as price comes back down, you could possibly shoot, but it really comes down to this candle, this closure, because again, we could just be reacting to this fair value gap to then push higher, especially if we wick right here, which we kind of stayed within it, not gonna lie. So we could see price. This kind of would really have to break here. Break with some good volume. We need a vlog, dude. I gotta shoot a vlog. Dude, Luke has been telling me to. Double bottoms, dude. I can explain them, but I'm not gonna, like, it's just basically, like, I mean, I'd consider this somewhat of a double top. Not really. Like, we see price come up here, come back up again. It just looks like to me, it just shows that price is clearly rejecting this area. Again, you can look at it as a double top. You can look at it as whatever you want. Again, it at the end of the day, it's just rejecting this area more than once. So people then would sell off a double top and then they'd shoot down, or like head and shoulders, or I don't trade a lot of that bullshit. Like, I don't really pay attention to that. Like, I'm not saying it's not a bad thing in this case. Like, again, like, I'm seeing price react to this area multiple times. That's why I could say you could re-enter if price just shot down with some volume, but I'm not paying attention to it like that. Guys, if price sold off, I'm debating re-entry. See, like, I do re-enter, but it has to be perfect. The fuck notification just got. But I'm gonna stick around. I want to see what happens, guys. I'm really interested. Sucky way to end the week. I mean, unless we enter right now and get our lick back, but UK 100 is running. Which again, I said that was one of my biggest fears, was price just reacting and running here. But we'll see. There's not a lot of volume. It's not. We're already 30 minutes into session. But again, price is bound to move throughout the entire session. So, but I mean, at this point, you'd probably want to see stops all the way here. You'd still be close to that 101 Asia lows. If you look to enter here. But I think price again needs to show a lot of volume being pushed down. There's just not a lot of volume right now. We saw a lot of volume step in here. The DAX index opens. Whoa. So it looks like we might just run bullish, guys. So I'd still be a little bit iffy. Not iffy's not the word. Just don't jump into something. Again, even if price did come down and I didn't enter, it's just nice to see that analysis was overall correct. I was correct on the day, but I was just too early in this case. And again, I say too early because clearly too early, but even if I would have had stops at the highs, it's clear we would have got liquidated. I mean, we could have had a bigger stop, and sometimes we do, but we probably still would have got tapped barely. And in this case, we can't really do much about that. I thought price took enough liquidity. It's clear that it didn't. If price did just come back up, take more liquidity to sell back off. And appreciate 35 if you're still sticking around. I mean, especially if you guys are looking for a re-entry, you definitely could possibly see one coming up. Possibly. Kansas price is so slow right now. It's just if I did re-enter, I know price would just move very slow and I'd probably be in for like an hour. Or I would hop off and just let price run. But I don't want to do that. That's the thing. Don't want to do that. What happened to stream? What happened to chat? What are you guys doing? You guys lurking? 35 of you lurking. I wonder who's lurking. Always interests me. Again, guys, I'm not jumping to anything. I really want to see what price does, but I also don't want to stick around too long. I'm not saying I don't love hanging out with you guys, but we got in, we got out. That's all we do. Even though today was a loss, the entire week was wins up to this point. I think, dude, you guys, I've noticed every time I put win streak in the thumbnail title, I lose. Pretty sure every time. Jinxing myself. See, price is looking good. Oy. Just moving so slow. Any of you guys gonna re-enter? Again, I'm probably not. Probably just gonna watch price. I think it's just gonna be slow. I don't think price is even gonna break for the next 5 to 10 minutes unless we get a massive push of volume, but we'll see if that's the case. You never got out? What a fucking G. What a fucking G. That's crazy. Again, I always tell you guys, come in here with your own plan. Again, you guys don't have to follow what I'm doing. Use me as a second opinion. I tell you guys this all the time. Follow your instincts because, again, I'm not always right. Today, I was not necessarily wrong. We'll see what price does. I could be right as far as analysis. Just got entered and faked out a little early. But, again, I'm here as a guide. Come here with your own plan, your own system. Follow it. If we're entering the same trade, great. Majority of the time, we're going to make money together. Waiting for a 15-minute candle. Yeah, if we see that 15-minute candle end super bearish and breaking, it'd be amazing. But again, I expected price to kind of chop a bit. I just don't like how price is chopping. And the reason I don't like it is just because sitting in this trade would definitely, unless volume just came and kicked in out of nowhere, which again, you sometimes do see later in the market, but like price just shot over here. So we could see price just run off and sell. Still a bunch of troopers sticking around. You guys are amazing. If you guys are still on goats. Yo, Jocko, we got smoked today. Got smoked. I told him you aren't here because you made so much money this week trading on here. You didn't need to come. I know I'm right. But yeah, price could look better today. Again, I still had a setup. Still my plan. Still my system. Followed how to shoot. Again, I'd rather shoot than sit there watching, and I can't lie to you guys. Yesterday I kind of did that. I sat there watching and this trade played out. A bunch of you guys made money. I watched you guys made money. It is what it is. But again, just happens. That's why you got to shoot. But again, I let UK100 affect my mindset on this play. Happens. It is what it is. But still solid week. I'm driving. Did I miss? You missed an L, so you're good. Price may end up selling back off and running. We'll see. I'm probably going to get off right now, guys. Again, I'm expecting price to kind of chop around. Volume's really not there. It's Thursday going into Friday. We tend to see this, but not saying price is clearly going to continue to move throughout the entirety of London into New York, obviously throughout the day tomorrow until markets close. But beautiful week. If you guys were here, you guys should be up. You guys should be up insanely. I called, I think, 5 or 6 wins this week. I took a couple break even. I think I won 1 or 2. I think. I have to look back. And then today was lost. So again, I always tell you guys, I don't hate it. I love that I get more viewers on Friday, but I hate it because middle of the week, you guys have to be here. You have to be here the entire week, because if you guys want to see the same results that I'm seeing and everyone else is seeing that's here every single day, you have to be here every single day. Why? Because you can't just join on one day out of the week. Could be losing day. Then you miss the winning day. Then you miss the next winning day. Then you see me winning, you come back, could be losing day. I'm fine, you're not. Again, that's why I say come here with your own system, because at the end of the day, if you're not here every single day taking the trades I'm taking, you're not going to see the same results. But again, we ended the month up crazy. Going to come into next month. I know we have one more day of the month, Monday. It is what it is. Screw it. We're ending the month here. Beautiful, beautiful. Even if I lost Sunday into Monday, I'd still be up. Beautiful month. We're going to kill next month as well. Let's shoot for the fucking stars. Let's run it up. Obviously not going to be stupid, but going to have some more challenges. I know we're thinking about another account flip. Possibly futures account passing on Apex. We could get fucked. I heard someone explaining Apex rules the other day. Quite honestly, maybe just turn me off entirely. But I think we're gonna do it for the fun of it. If we get screwed over because of rules and all this bullshit that Apex has, it is what it is. But I think we're gonna run it up. So let's keep killing it. I'll see you guys next week. Gonna be live the entire week. I don't miss. Beautiful week though. Glad you guys were able to win. Glad you guys made some money this week. Let's keep killing it. Be here next week. Love you guys. Out of here. No gay shit. Later.